Hey guys and gals, and welcome to another video. I am Vampir's Violet and I am bringing you into Destiny 2 for Mercury. On Mercury we are going to be finding the 5 golden chests that you can get in the game, as well as the only lost sector. Now this was time consuming and it was a pain in the butt trying to figure out how to get a couple of the golden chests, 3 of them to be specific. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and start off into Mercury. As soon as you spawn in, you want to turn around, and there is this big giant enemy and the golden chest. This bastard will protect it. You will see me die. Um, I was not actually prepared for any of this whatsoever. I just kind of went and did it. So I apologize, it's not more prepared like it was with my other videos, my other 4 videos. So, be prepared to be amazed. Yep, and there I die. I'm not really too leveled up. This is actually the first day that I've actually been able to play Destiny myself, in a very, very long time. So, um, I was actually kind of thrilled of getting a new raid, and then come to find out it is a new raid, but it's the same raid, just with different things in it as far as I know. I haven't played the raid myself. I kind of figured it would be like that for Destiny 2. I had a feeling there would be at least another expansion part to it. Um, I don't know, maybe I was the only one that had that hunch because of Tickle Me Elmo, if you will, for the final boss, and then the way that he left you off with the letter and stuff like that, saying that there are more. But anyways, enough of that. That was the first golden chest. The next one is inside Brother Vance's quarters, if you will. Um, you have to do a secret little examine the books, and I point to what you have to look for. Um, so there's one off to the left side of Vance. As soon as you like look and stare at him, turn to the left. Then over here to the right side in front of Vance, there's another book that you have to examine. And then going all the way back around in about a 180-degree look down here by this brazier off to the side in a pile, there's a book. And then off to this table, this long table where there's 2 or 3 scholars here, there's another book that you have to examine. And then the last one is again in about a 180 to about 220 something, for another book. And this is your last book that you need to examine. Then you need to go back into about a 180 degree again. And then you want to disable the firewall so that way you can get your golden chest. And sadly, whenever I first did this on my boyfriend's account, I didn't have to do any of this, so that's what I was assuming. And it took me about an hour, 2 hours to figure out. Sadly, I had to use the interwebs for some guidance, but even with the interwebs, there wasn't a whole lot of guidance. It was just pictures showing you what to do, and it's like, this does not help. And the way that the guy explained it in like his little bitty blog didn't really help. So, anyways, there's the second regional chest. I hope that this video is a little bit more helpful on that. Um, the third golden chest, which is what we're going after, is actually like on off to the right hand side, I believe, of the uh, Infinite Forest. I did it perfect on my boyfriend's account, going up this wall with his Titan. But sadly, with my Warlock, I struggled a lot. This is actually my second take in the whole scenario of trying to get up here to where the golden chest was at. When I tried this the other day on my boyfriend's account, I was helping 3 or 4 other different people, 2 hunters, and I think 2 or 3 warlocks trying to get up here, and I was trying to help them, so I hope this video is a little bit helpful. The thing that I just shot at is something you want to avoid when trying to jump up here, because that can cause you to lose your balance, or you can run into and you can't actually get up there. So try to follow the video as close as possible, or try to skip as much as you can. Try to see where you can land and stuff. But this is not my best parkouring. I have said in previous videos that I am not the best parkourer, and I will still hold my standards to that. I suck at parkouring in video games. So, especially Destiny for some reason. So, I apologize if I'm not the best of a guide. But anyways, you want to get over here to this little ledge after jumping up a few other little bitty ledges, and then it'll take me about a couple tries to get up here again. But you want to make sure your mobility, if you can, is all the way up to the highest that you can go for any of your parkouring little adventures that you're trying to get to these golden chests. It'll help you out a lot. Mine was sadly only at 3, so it did not help me very much. But anyways, here's this golden chest. This is number 3. It was a pain. I honestly thought you had to go to the very tippy top of the whole scenario of the Infinite Forest just to get this, but no, you didn't. Anyways, that was a lot of fun. This is the lost sector over here in this little corridor. I actually fell off the map on my boyfriend's account trying to figure out where this lost sector was at, because the only way it can go is it's either to the left or the right of it or behind it. But it was neither. It was actually literally where I just jumped at on the rocks. There are 2 lost sector symbols for this to show you where it's located at. The one that I shot at is the one that shows you like, hey, look, here's the lost sector. And then there's another one on the opposite side of the rock that shows you like how to get into the Pariah's Refuge for the lost sector. But that is the only lost sector on this map. Of course, with this map, it's very small, so it's a little bit smaller than Titan. So with these next 2 golden chests, you are going to need to do 2 public events. And why I say 2 is because you can only do it 1 time per public event. So choose which side you're going to, and then try to remember that you need to do it on the opposite side. So I went ahead and skipped the entire thing so that way you guys don't get stuck in what I'm doing. But I just go up with hawthorns, shotgun, have a teammate just go ahead and grab one of them little arc charges, and then proceed onward. As soon as that releases, the enemies will despawn, and then this little diamond shaped, I guess you would call it a little vault of glass symbol thing or whatever, will pop up, and you need to shoot it. And there's about 5 or 6 of them that you need to shoot, maybe 7, give or take on the side that you're on. But what these do is they initialize a platform that you can jump on, so that way you can get up to the top to get your golden chest. And I could not for the life of me figure this out on my boyfriend's account. After I did figure it out, I kept going to the wrong sites for the second golden chest, so and that's the one that I'm previously on. So it was a pain. These were a pain to get to, but it was actually quite exhilarating to find something new rather than them just like placing it somewhere. And I just so happened to notice the gold chest right there when I pulled out my ghost. So it was a little tough parkouring up here because I didn't know like how to get up there, and I was like, no, it's gonna disappear soon. But it didn't, sadly. But you only have so much time to actually get up there and get the golden chest, so you need to be as quick on your feet as you can, so that way you're not, you know, missing out on these opportunities. And once you get them 1 time on your account, you don't have to do it again for any of your other characters, as far as I know. So I'm showing you the second public event, just shooting while the guy goes ahead and grabs that arc charge. He goes, plugs it in, the enemies disappear, and pops up another little vault of glass heart looking thing. And you have to keep shooting those for the platforms to keep popping up, and they do get extremely ridiculous. I think this is one that has like you jumping on a very small platform and it sucks because you're like, oh, I don't want to hurt somebody or make them fall off. It was horrible. I was afraid, like, on most of them that I was not gonna make it because I was so scared. I'm like, ooh, this is not the time to, like, freak out, but I'm freaking out. Yeah, this is the platform that I was talking about. Ugh. It's such a small platform. If we had more people, like, do that, it would just be a ridiculous thing of issues. But anyways, that is the fifth golden regional chest. Uh, it was a lot of fun and exhilarating, like I said, for this. I was actually thrilled with the DLC that it lasts about 3, 4 hours at most. A lot of people were not thrilled with it, saying that they're done with Destiny. But anyways, I'll discuss more about that probably in a different video. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up as it shows me your support. Follow me on all my stuff. It's around. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.